We went out to eat, I could hear every food kernel go down his throat.
That I absolutely was a horrible dater, I had no courting skills, and I did not know how to play the game.
Anyway, it aspired, he had an ASBO on his ankle.
I was looking around for another camera because I felt like I wasn't in the real world.
We went on like 5 dates. Nothing happened in those 5 dates at all. After the 5th date, we went back to her apartment and we're talking. And I said to her, I have a question for you. I don't need to put a time frame on this, but is there any light at the end of this tunnel?
So I matched with somebody who was actually from where my family is from, up in Canada. I was like, oh my gosh, it's fate, right? Love my fate. But he was so pretentious, so stuck up, would not let me get 3 words in, refused to pick a restaurant. And then when we finally, it was like 9 at night at this point, he's like, oh, okay, let's go for pizza. And then he was like, I'm so glad you finally settled on something. And I'm like, I was good 7 restaurants ago.
The date that I was with stepped in dog, you know what I mean? And had it all over her shoe. Got in my car and went, oh, I stepped in dog, and she proceeded to wipe her shoe off all over the carpeting of my car.
I order a bowl of fries. He orders like a burger and 3 beers. And then when the bill comes, he's like, let's split it. And then he kept the change.
She proceeded to tell me that I had no courting skills, that I absolutely was a horrible dater, I had no courting skills, and I did not know how to play the game. The game.
When I went on a date with someone, it was the first day, you split the bill or whatever, that was fine. But the Uber had cost $7.83. He looked over to me and asked, we gonna split this? And I said, if you don't have $7.83 to get in an Uber, we can't be in a relationship.
We're in the movies and there was like a horror part that came up. Usually a girl would jump and grab your arms and just jump. She was literally screaming back at the movie screen, run, run! And everybody in the movie theater was like, shh, literally throwing popcorns at us.
We went out for lunch together, and then afterwards we were walking around, and he said like the time was getting on a little bit, and he was like, oh, I should really sort of get back home.
And then when we went out to eat, I could hear every food kernel go down his throat. He was chewing on the bone, sucking the bone. I was looking around for another camera because I felt like I wasn't in the real world. I thought it was a candid camera. He was, oh God, get away.
And I was like embarrassed, and I was like, look, you gotta calm down. He's like, no, I paid for this movie theater. We could watch it, we could do whatever we want. And I was like, first and last time.
Anyway, it aspired, he had an ASBO on his ankle because he's basically just a big-time drug dealer and got into all his trouble with police. I was like, oh, okay, that's why you wanted to do lunch, not dinner. So, bye. That was the end of that.